revolution does start now. This little bottle, 2-ounce bottle, can purify 15 gallons of water. Put them in this water here and let it sit for a minute, then you'll see what I'm talking about. But before I go into detail about the water, I would like to mention my product page, which includes a way to meditate to actually expand your consciousness. Incorporate the left and right side of the brain to create more whole brain thinking. The process called center point actually forces your brain to do this through these sound waves. I know it sounds hokey, but it does work. It is proven, and you can check on the website, and it's as true as if you push something, it's going to move. It really does work. And you do feel the effects. They're somewhat similar to, I don't know if you've ever done any psychotropic substances, but it has that kind of an effect. Kind of like the movie Lucy, what happens to her without the drugs. It can happen naturally. Also, one of my products is ozone therapy products, which are supposedly controversial, to say the least. But our body, our immune system is based on oxidation reduction. Our bodies break down particles into smaller particles and eliminate them through our kidneys, such as heavy metals, viruses, things like that. It's also how we break down nutrients so our cells can absorb them. Oxidation reduction. So naturally, it makes sense that if you increase the oxygen, this is going to enhance that process on both ends. Also, I have Nikola Tesla technology available, the violet ray, which at one point in our medical history, more doctors had than not. It was only after the AMA cracked down and suppressed all that technology that it was discontinued. But they were effective and they do work. Also, the Royal Rife technology. It's all about frequency. He was able to create frequencies for different viruses and bugs and cancers, eliminate them, and another reason, one of the main reasons he was eventually suppressed and eliminated. But besides all those on my product page, there's also several things to do with agriculture, other things like that. But now back to the water, the Black Mica Water. Well, this little, like I said, 2-ounce bottle will purify 15 gallons of water. Purifies it by the energized minerals attached to the whatever particles are in the water, whether it's bacteria, viruses, heavy metals, whatever. Everything falls to the bottom of the container. You can see this happening. If you had like a time-lapse photography, it takes about 24 hours for everything to settle. But once it does, you can see it at the bottom of the glass, and what you have left with is pure, sweet-tasting spring water, because the Black Mica Water itself has 100 minerals, different variations in here. It comes from Black Mica, one of the richest mineral sources that there are. So it tastes like if you've ever drinking water out of a spring house. It has that sweet taste to it. So this is what this does, and it works on any water. Tap water to get all the fluoride and all that crap that they put in there out of it. Spring water. It's great for hiking and camping because you can take water out of any creek or lake, add this to it, let it sit overnight. You can see what's in the bottom in the morning, siphon it off using a simple coffee filter. What I just do is I just drink about 90% of it and just toss the rest away. The stuff is so cheap and it works so good that you can afford to do that. It also has multiple agricultural uses. There's a photograph I have here. This is a plant that was treated with the mica water as opposed to one that wasn't. Same type of plant. The reason is that the soil we have now has been so depleted through over commercialization, planting, whatnot, that a lot of the trace minerals are missing. So when you reinforce the soil with the trace minerals that are missing, you get these type of abnormal, fantastic results. I have a video also on my website by the creator of this product. Originally it was called Thimerox. It comes out of Japan. The guy invented it like 40 years ago. They've been using it over there. So it does work. There's a lot of bad propaganda that came out back in 2011 when this product was first introduced to America. It was called Agiclarity. And a lot of stuff came out. But the good news about that is that ADGA was forced to prove what they said. And as a result of that, this was approved by the FDA as being safe for human consumption. A lot of talk about how it's got aluminum, it's got this, it's got that. It has aluminum. But the aluminum is in a form like on the periodic table. Everything has aluminum. A banana has aluminum. But it's just what form is that mineral in, that mineral ion in, as to whether it's going to build up in your system or be eliminated, or as in the case of Black Mica Water, actually be beneficial, and it has a chelation effect to where it attracts all of the loose heavy metals that you may have built up in your system and helps your body to eliminate them, once again through the oxidation reduction process. So this product does work. I have a video further on down that goes into more detail about the actual chemical process that takes place, the coagulation, flocculation. I have a picture here of a bathtub that was taken in Black Mountain. This water was sitting for 2 days, and you see what's on the bottom of it. That came out of the water as a result of adding the Black Mica Water to that water. So that's it. Just check out my website and check out the my product page. And I try to make my website comprehensive in the fact that you can achieve good health through detoxification and mineralization. But basically achieve good nutrition. Then you can also expand your consciousness to where you'll be more aware. So if you're feeling good, you're aware. That's the best you can go. That's two of the major steps you need in order to achieve a better life. So I hope I can be of assistance to you. Check out my website, and more power to you. Oh, and by the way, here's that glass that I put the drops in. It's been about 10 minutes, and you can see the little oxygen bubbles forming in the water. The Black Mica minerals, see them? The Black Mica minerals are so powerful they actually separate the H2O into OH, which is good because the OH is a form of peroxide. Peroxide is O3, but the single oxygen ion in O3 is what gives it its healing properties. And a single oxygen just in and of itself has pretty much those same properties. So it is effective in eliminating bacteria and viruses out of water. That's once again why it's so good for hiking and camping. But the more complex minerals, like in the pesticides that get into the creek water and the lake water, sometimes they take longer to break down. The Black Mica Water attaches to those compounds and just basically breaks them down to their basic periodic table elemental level. They become inert dirt. And that's what you see at the bottom of the containers. So once again, here it is right before your eyes. You see the little oxygen bubbles forming in there. It shows you how powerful this stuff is. So that's it.